Join us live on the Sherry Lord Talk Show podcast. Start your day off with the Higher Vibrational Podcast with weekly guests covering spirituality, healthy foods, and so much more. Go to SherryLord.com for more info. Hello, everyone. We're so happy to be here. Every Tuesday is the Spirituality and Authors Podcast with your host, your influencer host, Sherry Lord. We are so happy to be here every day and having you guys join us every morning. We love this. And we love all the special guests we have on our show. They are amazing. They are leaders. They are authors, and they know they've been on the path for a very, very, very long time, and they have a lot to offer. We also are offering paid advertisements. So if you want to advertise yourself or your event or a product that you have, just go to www.sherrylord.com and connect with me, and we'll make it happen. And we're also very excited to have Lee Chapin back on our show. We've had her several times. She's very popular. People love her, and she has so much to offer from the heart. So her topic today is the Sarah, daughter of Joshua and Mary Magdalene, brings her gift of peace. Welcome, Lee. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back. It's always fun to be with you. We've known each other a long time.
I'm happy. You have a lot though, Lee. I mean, you have a master's degrees in counseling, education. You have in psychology, you have over 40 years in this. I mean, you're not new to the world of spirituality. I mean, you help thousands of people in your lifetime. You got spiritual counseling, you're a teacher, you're a motivational speaker, an author, a licensed massage therapist, a healing energy practitioner, and an associate pastor. She is Reverend Lee, is the owner of the Celestial Connections, offering spiritual counseling, spiritual healing, intuitive guidance, and channeled messages from the Ascended Masters and the angelic realm. We are so happy to have you. And I'm going to let this run on the bottom so that people can get your information so they can get a hold of you. If they want a session with you. But yes, you are amazing. We have somebody joining us right now. I want to bring her name up. Nancy Ross. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy to have you. But when we talked last time, you have a product out too, or something you're selling or something to do. What is this all about? How have you evolved?
Well, thank you for having me, Sherry. I always appreciate being with you, and we've known each other for a long time, and it's fun to see how we've grown through the years. We've probably known each other probably, 15, 20 years. Long time. But yeah, part of the work that I'm doing now is, it's twofold. I'm continuing to work with Joshua and Mary Magdalene and Sarah. And 2 years ago, I published my book, Sacred Wisdom.
Yes,
Teachings.
Absolutely. And that's a good book. That's a good book. Sacred Wisdom. Yep.
And the premise of this book is really a continuation of my second book, which is Divine Union, the love story of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And Sarah is their daughter. Okay. And she holds the energy of their sacred union, the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And so Sarah started coming in a few years ago, and then I completed that book. I can't believe it's been 2 years ago, that she wanted to help people to be able to bring that balance within themselves to be at peace. And because, as we know, our world is in a very chaotic state, and it's important that we begin to find that balance within ourselves so that we can be at peace, so that we can really be the change we wish to see, that we can continue to hold that vibration of what Joshua brought forth over 2,000 years ago and what Mary Magdalene and the Holy Family brought. They came to help us to be at peace, to love ourselves, to embody the frequency of love, and allow ourselves to be able to live in joy in our life. And so Sarah has come really as what we call that template. She's the chalice. She's really what is called the missing Holy Grail. She's that energy that is being sought after, that people think, well, where did the Grail go? Where did the chalice go? Well, in essence, it is really Sarah. that is what we've been missing, is being able to hold that vibration of peace within us. So a couple of months ago, I was blessed to go back to Cyprus. I have a friend named Jared Willis, and maybe you remember me talking about Jared before. He now has an essential oil business in Cyprus called Leaven, Liven. It's leaven.com.
Ooh.
And so perhaps maybe you can have him on your show at some point.
I'd love to have him connect with me. I mean, give him my email or my phone number. We would love to have him on our show. I want to bring up something here of yours real briefly, because this is the oil up here, and this is Lee's book. I'm going to get over a little bit so I can see you.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I want to bring that up, because what are these oils? What is this?
Well, when I wrote the book 2 years ago, Sarah said that she wanted me to have Jared help me create an essential oil with her signature vibration of peace.
Okay.
And so that was 2 years ago. And I had not seen Jared for over 2.5 years, but I went in February to Cyprus. And then Sarah must have put it in my memory because I had forgotten. So when we were in Cyprus, he produces the essential oils in Cyprus. They're pure. They're not tainted with any
Wow.
what am I trying to say? They're all pure essential oils made from the indigenous plants from Cyprus.
Yeah.
And so we literally went out into the woods and we harvested the pine. This is Mediterranean oil, Mediterranean pine oil. We actually went out and we cut the pine off the trees. He distilled it and put it into essential oil. And we prayed over it, and Sarah's energy of peace is actually infused into this essential oil. We made a spray as well. So you can use this to spray on you if you like sprays versus the essential oils. But I was so excited because I almost forgot that Sarah had asked me to do this 2 years ago. And so just 3 months ago, we literally produced those. And so this is pure pine oil that has my energy in it as well, because we went and cut the pine, he distilled it, Sarah put her vibration in it. And so now she's asking people to be able to use this as a tool in conjunction with the book, because this book is a portal. And it is an activation. It helps people to really activate the remembrance of what I call their I am presence, the energy of the sacred balance of divine Father, Mother, God, that here we are now in this world where there's lots of stress and chaos. Sarah and the Holy Family and many other beings, as you know, many of the galactic beings of light, the ascended masters, our angels, master teachers, are all helping humanity to be able to be at peace, to bring peace to this planet. So this is really what this book is about. This, again, is a tool. And again, it will allow you to be able to bring that energy into your vibrations so that you can be centered, be at peace, and, as I always say, be the change that you wish to see.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is amazing. And the vibration, did you meditate on it to set the energy with them or make the intent of it?
When Jared was producing it, when he was distilling it, it was just really fun to watch it whole and to be part of that whole process, and to now, to have the product. Yeah, we prayed over it, and Sarah, that's her vibration. It's her energy of peace and her frequency, because she's really here to help us to return. That's her job. So when she was created, literally she was brought forth in that divine balance. She's really wanting humanity to return to that sacred balance, so that we can access the energy of Divine Mother, Divine Father in a balanced way, because we've had the imbalance of what I call the old patriarchal rule, the imbalance of the divine masculine, and now the sacred feminine is coming forward, but now it's coming together, and the Mother within us supports the Father within us. The Father within us supports the Mother within us. It's a matter of allowing ourselves to be in that blend of holy sacred union.
Oh, wow. That is so awesome. And what and how can people, what's it called again? What do you call this oil? If someone wants to get a hold of this oil, is there a website?
Yeah, they can purchase it from me on my website. My website is leachapin, CHAPIN.com. So I'm selling these individually. Jared also has them on his website, which is Liven.com. But I brought them back from Cyprus simply because people can order from me, because it'll be a lot easier for the people, at least in the United States, with the shipping costs, to be able to get it here in the US versus trying to ship it from Cyprus. It can be done. He does, send around the globe or to the US. But I did bring these home when I came back, and
It's exciting.
they become quite popular.
Yes, I can see why everybody wants more peace in their life. People really do want more peace in their life, and it must have been really fun putting it together, and
It was
creating
fun.
that.
It really
Yeah.
was fun. And Jared is an entrepreneur. He created this business a couple of years ago, and he's working with the plants there in Cyprus, and they're all pure. They're not
Oh, wow.
commercially made,
Okay.
and so they hold the frequency of the plant. And as I was there working, I actually did a workshop there, and I now am working with Edgar Casey. I've become an oracle from Edgar Casey. I don't know if you're familiar with Edgar Casey. He
Yes.
was the father of holistic medicine. And so I'm now working with Edgar Casey doing health remedies and health consultations with the essential oils. And Edgar Casey this is a new way that I'm also working, that he's asking me to help people to understand the root cause of their illnesses.
Oh, right.
And the plants have a vibration and a frequency that are supporting humanity at this time. And so I'm actually working with the plants and bringing forth plant medicine, and through Edgar Casey as the oracle.
Wow, that's wonderful. And it's really needed. It's nice that it's natural. It doesn't have chemicals in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice that the vibration is the key as well. The combination of what's in it from the earth and the plants, and also holding the intent of the higher vibration. It's a beautiful thing, and it's really needed in the world. People are looking for another way or a new way. You will also be in England. So we have people from all over the world that watch us. And I get texts a lot from many people. So can you let them know when you're going to be going? Do you have that set up yet, or is it in the process of being set up?
No, I'm going to Glastonbury. I've been called to go to Glastonbury. When I was in Cyprus, I knew I was going to go to Glastonbury. As you know, Sherry, I do a lot of sacred site journeys. I've done
Yes,
that
you do.
through many
Yes.
years. But I've been called to go to Glastonbury because Sarah's energy there, the Holy Family's energy
Right.
there, Joseph of Arimathea, his energy is there. And so I've been asked to go to Glastonbury and work at the Chalice Well to bring forth the energy of Sarah's energy, the Holy Family's energy, once again to that region. I know that many people go there and work with the frequencies of the Holy Family, but Sarah in particular wants me to go there to bring the balance of the divine masculine, divine feminine forward there. I don't have all the details yet. I just know that that I'm to go there, and Sarah has a specific assignment for me to do. So when I come back, I can tell you more about what happened. But when I
Exactly.
do these sacred journeys and sacred sites, Spirit is calling me to do these activations, opening up portals. There's healing that's done not only for us individually, but planetarily. And oftentimes the energies that are in these vortices have been tainted. And so we're bringing this pure energy of Sarah's energy of purity, innocence, and love. And again, the sacred balance of divine Father, Mother, God back to that site. At least with what I'm doing, I have no idea what's going to be happening, but I
Right.
know that Sarah is calling me to do it. I'll bring the sprays and the oils. There will be, at least right now, there's 4 of us. Jared's going from Cyprus, and his
Right.
friend Andrea. So they will bring the energy of the masculine energy, and my friend Marissa and I will be bringing the sacred feminine energy. So I'm also feeling this was not something that I advertised, but oftentimes when I go to these sacred sites, I bring a group. I just went to Mount Shasta in September,
Yes.
another group. But I felt like this was really a time for those who were going to really deepen their connection to the divine Father, Mother, God essence within them. So this is going to be like in some ways, it's going to be like a silent retreat.
Right.
So we're really
Right.
deepening that connection of the sacred union, the divine balance within us.
Yeah, and if you have any information, we'll put a link on our website as well, so that way we get the word out and spread it, because there's a lot of people who love to travel. There's a lot of people who want to be a part of a sacred change and shift of consciousness,
Mhm.
and especially peace and joy. People want more peace in their life. There's been very chaotic lately. Is there anything that Mary Magdalene can offer or say to the people who are watching to help them find more peace in their life, no matter what is happening in the world right now? Do you have a tool or a tip that they could do, or understand some of the changes that are happening right now and people wanting peace?
Well, the part of what's really helped me, in all honesty, is working with Sarah. And when I wrote this book and I moved into where I'm living 2.5 years ago, this energy that I brought into this home and working with Sarah has really shifted my energy and has helped me to be at peace. And I feel like a completely different person
Wow.
in the last 2.5 years working with Sarah. So a part of it is you have to be ready.
Mhm.
And part of it is I feel that, how do I say it? Um, if you become what I call a detached observer from what's happening in the world and begin to really focus on doing the clearing work within yourself and helping yourself now to begin to embody the vibration of peace that Sarah and the Holy Family is offering us through these teachings and through these sprays and these oils, that we can really begin to shift within our own essence that vibration, and we can really begin to feel at peace. I literally feel different. Um, I know what's happening within the world, but I don't get caught up in it.
Right,
And as Spirit has always said, become a detached observer.
right,
And I I hold I hold the space of my peace very sacred.
right.
And there's so much going on, but I don't really feel like I'm affected by it that much. Not that I don't care or that I'm not aware, but I'm choosing to hold the frequency of peace within me as a very sacred frequency because I can best serve being at peace. And that's really what Sarah and the Holy Family are asking us now, to really center ourselves, because the light workers are being called
Right.
and all souls are being called to ascend and to move forward into a higher frequency. And if we're not in a state of peace, then we can't really be in service to the best of our ability. So as you know, Sherry, we are accelerating our energy very quickly with all the energy that's being
Exactly.
imparted upon this planet. So a lot of us are shifting and changing.
Mhm.
And if we continue to work with these frequencies, they can be very intense and cause disturbances within us. So it's important that we be able to be at peace and hold this frequency within the very cellular structure of our body. Every morning, I ask Joshua to help me to bring what I call the resurrection flame into my body, to resurrect every cell, atom, and electron in my being so that I can be in balance and be at peace. And
That was awesome advice. Very good.
I really feel different. And people come into my home and they feel the peace here. And I feel that I'm, as we are intuitive workers or holistic workers, I do, channeled work. I'm a psychotherapist. I listen to a lot of people's problems and their energies. And as we know, we could get caught up into those frequencies that are discordant. And it's really, really important to be able to hold that balance within ourselves so we can be of assistance to others and empower others. So my job really is to be as much peace as possible, to do the clearing within myself so that I can be in service to others that are in need of empowering themselves and doing the work that they came to do on this planet.
Very good advice. And we just want to say, Kathy Drum, thank you for joining us. Detached observer. Yes, it's almost necessary now. Everybody's feeling the energies. It's very intense right now. And the shift is important, though, and it's actually a good shift. May not appear on the outer
Mhm.
world, but it's actually is important for the evolution and where we're headed and what's coming. And this is and for the peace for all. So this is really good work. And we would love to have you coming back. So I tell you about Lee. Lee, I've known for a long time, but I love watching her on Facebook because she travels all over in different countries, and she's been in Egypt a lot. And we love to have you come back and bring pictures and things about Egypt and about England, where you're going. And give people more insights of the revelation of what your experience was when you were there, and how we've evolved from where we were. I think that's huge. I think it's good, and it's people love to do these what do you call them, sacred site tours that you do sometimes. So we will post them on our website as well if when she gives me a link, so that if you want to go, you can just click on the link and get a hold of her directly. And we would love to do that and to help with that as well, because it's important work and people love to experience it. They want to feel it, they want to experience the shift and the change and the understanding. And this is
Well, that's why I created my YouTube channel. So I have a lot of those sacred site journeys on my YouTube channel.
Ooh. And is there a name? What's the name of your channel so people can find you?
You can just Google Lee Chapin and you
Okay,
can
and then they'll
find me.
find your sites. Oh, that's awesome.
And so you can find the travels that I did in the past on my YouTube channel.
Okay, that would be great. No, that's fantastic. And is there anything else you'd like to share? Any words of advice or anything with our audience that are here that you'd like to share?
Well, I just want people to know that, like that you talked about, that things seem chaotic, but they're really, as Spirit has told me, everything really is in divine order.
It is. Yep.
And even though it may seem chaotic, that's why it's really, really important to be centered and be at peace. Simply because if you contribute or you be how do I say it? Do you want to be a part of the problem or do you want to be a part of the solution?
Yeah.
So if you choose to be engaged in all the drama and the chaos, that's where your consciousness is. But we're being asked, those of us who are teachers are being asked to help people to, again, go in, be at peace, center yourself so that you can understand there's a reason for all things. And miracles really are happening. And miracles are happening in people's lives in terms of energy healings and shifts and changes. And I see it in my life.
Yes.
Constantly, that there are so many synchronicities and Spirit is helping us, that if we can begin to find that sense of peace within ourselves, then we can be awakened enough to understand, oh, this is happening because of that. And that our lives are really being directed. I'm always amazed by understanding or feeling how Spirit is orchestrating my life and assisting me, just by the synchronicities that are happening and the opportunities, just by being able to go to Glastonbury. My friend Marissa had met me through my YouTube channel when we were in Egypt, and we become good friends. And so she now, she used to live in England and she's gone to Glastonbury. And so Marissa now will be orchestrating or leading or organizing our trip because she's lived there. And so I get to go and do my thing, but I don't really have to organize it.
You don't have to take care of all the rest. That's nice.
Yeah. So it's like, Marissa, the universe, she lived in the country of Gibraltar, and now she found me on YouTube and came to Egypt and met with us when we went to the pyramids. And then she became my friend. And then now, it's just I just think it's exciting. I just find life to be exciting, the connections, the people. And we're in that headspace of being at peace and being positive, and I call it just minding our own store, doing what we're supposed to be doing. Life is good. It doesn't mean that things don't happen to us, but again, we will understand that there's a reason for these things that maybe we may think are bad that are happening, but we never know that there's a reason for it happening. I mean, I got flooded out in Florida and got displaced for 3 months. If I hadn't had happened, I wouldn't have gone to Cyprus. It was really, really stressful for me this winter, but I know that if that had not happened to me, I would have not have gone to Cyprus, which would lead me now to the oils and to the work with Edgar Casey and working with the essential oils. I'm going to be doing a workshop here in Galesburg in a couple of weeks at the Reiki, Readings Reiki and Gem Shop here in Galesburg, Illinois, talking about Edgar Casey and the oils. So if I hadn't been flooded out, I called you, help. Where am I going to stay? You know how it is to be displaced.
Yeah, we all do that. It's our humanness too. So I know it's, I mean, the universe is always a bigger plan and there's always a reason for everything. Yes. And you're doing great work, with the light and what you're bringing in your path. And Is there, where in Illinois is the class that the people who are watching that
It's
you're
in
having?
Galesburg,
When
Illinois.
is it? When will it be?
Oh, it's May 25th from 1 to 3 at in Galesburg, Illinois at the Readings, Reiki, and Gem Shop. It's on Seminary Street.
Very,
Right across the she moved. She's right across the street from the landmark. You know the
oh,
landmark, Sherry.
I do know the area. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Well, it's good for anybody that wants to go. Is there a phone number they can contact so that if they want to sign up or be in your class? Is there a phone number or just an
They,
email?
yeah, they can just email me at leachapin@gmail.com or
Okay.
text me.
For additional information, we have a Linda Meyer. Hi,
Yeah.
ladies. Thanks for all
Hi,
your
Linda.
both bringing forth, Linda Mayer. Thank you. We just so appreciate you having you. And we did talk about, and I forgot to announce it, but you wanted to do a giveaway. So we were going to do a giveaway to someone who chats. Anybody that chats, you can enter. You already have chatted, so you'll be entered into the giveaway. And what is it that we're giving away, Lee?
Well, I was going to give my Sacred Wisdom Teachings book, but if they want
We
to
can do
have,
more than one. You want to do two drawings, one for each, one for a book and one for an oil?
yeah, I was going to say if somebody wanted an oil and,
We
either
can do
or
two
whatever.
drawings. And I'm going to let you go ahead and continue the conversation with our audience. I got to go out to do the drawing. So we're going to do the book first, and then we'll do the oil second. So I haven't mastered yet how to get it on so all of us can watch it and the confetti goes off with the winner. But I have
You're
to
doing
go
good.
site until I get someone to help me with that because I haven't quite. I got it on, but you can't see it playing, so I have to kind of pop out and I'll be right back.
All
Let
right.
me just. I'm going to go ahead and it's just interesting the way this works sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and go out real quick. I'm trying to get out of this, and then I'm going to run who the winner is. You can hear me though, but it's okay to. Here we go. We got the giveaway. We're going to bring it up, you guys. It just takes a second. And that way we can see who the winner is. It runs everybody's name on chat. And we're choosing the dot. Okay, hour. And we're going to go ahead and run it. Let's see who the first winner is. We're going to say draw. And I do not control this. It just gives us names.
it's, it's not rigged, right?
We have Julie Moore Cypret. Julie Moore Cypret, you are the winner of the book.
Oh,
So,
thank you, Julie.
yeah, the confetti is going off. It'll be great for people to see it. And what I'm going to do is draw again for the oil. We're going to draw again for the oil. Kathy Drum, she won the oil.
Oh,
Kathy
good.
Drum. Kathy Drum.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yay.
she won the oil. So what I'm going to do is go out of this and come back into where I'm at, where I'm supposed to be, but for some reason it's not coming to me. So we're going back. There we go. Sorry, it took a while. So you guys email me at sherrylordpodcast@gmail.com and give me your address, your phone number in case we don't get something right, and I will forward this to Lee. So Lee will send it to you directly. So Julie Moore, you won the book. Kathy Drum, you won the oil. We just want to thank everybody, who's participating on our show and Lee and everyone who watches us because we so enjoy having people with knowledge and authors and some fun things and new things that are revealing and what the work you do. Everyone's presence makes a difference. And that's what I believe. And we all have something to offer in this world. So we just, want to say thank you, Lee, for being on our show. And I will forward you their names and everything so that you can send it to them personally. Make sure, again, how they can get a hold of you. Phone number.
You can call me at 727-580-3016, or you can email me at leachapin@gmail.com. And of course, my website is leachapin.com.
Make sure to follow her on YouTube as well,
Yep.
because she does travel. She's got some fascinating videos to show you. And I tell you what, it's wonderful. Thank you again, Lee. And we just want to say blessings and thank you to all who watch us and who support us on our podcast. And thank you, everyone, and have a blessed, amazing day in life.
Thank you, Sherry.